Dear participants, we will begin shortly and the resource person will arrive. So please wait for some time. Thank you.
Good evening, your resource person. Before I begin, I request all participants to turn off their video and audio. Uh, Request from the organizers of this workshop, dear participants, please mute your audio and also turn off your video. Thank you. Good evening, dear participants. We are very happy to meet you once again on the second day of this national level workshop on technology enhanced language learning. Before I hand over this session to our resource person, Professor Parul Mishra, I would like to extend a formal welcome to all of you. First, I would like to welcome Amit Sas, Professor Dr. Parul Mishra from Amit University in Rajasthan. Professor Parul Mishra is a doctorate and she has nearly 20 years of teaching and research experience. She is a member of various boards of studies of English. She is an external examiner for the Amit University at Mumbai. She is a member of the selection committee of faculty. She has 29 research articles to her credit, and she is also a recognized research supervisor. And currently, 8 research scholars are pursuing their PhD program under Dr. Parul Mishra's supervision and guidance. Apart from this, we are also uh, happy to tell you that she serves on various boards and committees because she takes a very active interest in arts and cultural programs. She's on the advisory boards and also in the expert committees. She is a very busy person. In spite of all her busy schedule, she has taken time to be with us and share her expertise with us for the welfare of our faculty and also the dear participants. We are very fortunate and privileged to have you with us, Dr. Mishra, and we are also very thankful for accepting our invitation at a very short notice. I welcome all the participants who have taken their time. It is evening, in spite of being in evening, you have chosen to join us. So I welcome all of you. Our principal and vice principal will be joining us at YouTube very shortly. On behalf of the organizers and all of you, I welcome our principal and the vice principal. I welcome our faculty, and I hand over the session to Dr. Parul Mishra. Thank
Okay,
you. Over to Dr. Parul Mishra.
thank you. I hope I'm audible.
You are audible, ma'am. I,
Okay.
I mute myself.
Hmm, hmm. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Very warm welcome to all the participants, and thank you to the organizing team to inviting me to this session. And I think my topic is already told to the audience that I'll be discussing on mm, teaching learning in pandemic times, and especially I'll be trying to teach you. I mean, I think now by now everyone is aware of that can disturb other participants. Okay. So I think it's visible.
Yes, ma'am. You are visible, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. So this is my presentation, and I'll be talking on teaching learning in pandemic time. And especially, I'll try to teach you, or maybe polish your knowledge regarding the online offering courses through MOOCs and Moodle. I think you all are aware of this MOOCs and Moodle thing, right? And you can also, share your screen in the chat. Okay, so yes, this is the intention of my presentation. It will focus on making teachers aware of the new technological limits and inventions we are going through, through pandemic times. And pandemic is still not over; it is still going on, and it won't over in a couple of years. Don't think that it's going to go. So we need to keep on polishing ourselves with these changing technologies because it keeps on changing. It's not like chalk and board system that that remains forever and that does not change. So here are the new techniques in teaching and learning. I hope you all are aware of MOOCs, that is massive open online courses, and I think we all have learned or even tried to make proposals to offer uh, massive open online courses through a website, through Moodle, and through other open educational resources, which is also known as OERs. And we have too many OERs. Okay, and graduate and undergraduate students of the present era would definitely be benefited by this new technique, new technology, new development. And further slides is obviously throw a newer light on the pedagogical glimpse, pedagogical structure. Okay, here I think the slide will tell you about how you should make, how you can make MOOC model. Okay, so the very first thing, I think you all are aware of these softwares and apps to download on your maybe mobile or your desktop or any device which you use for teaching in your classes. I guess it is a yes from all the teachers. Hmm. Because it is time for teachers to facilitate, so we should be act with knowledge. It is no more time that you are grabbing something and discussing in the class and students are going to get it. They get it obviously, but then they cross you more because they are also aware. I mean, we are migrants of this digital world, but they are natives, so they have obviously much more knowledge, so we have to be a step ahead. Okay, so it's better to actually concentrate on enhancing your knowledge, and as I said, to learn, relearn and unlearn again. Because this pandemic, this virus is not going to end so soon. Okay, so the very first step is to make your video. So that does not mean that you have to become an actor, but yes, to an extent, you have to become an actor. You have to act in that video. It's not that you just, your video should be a speech or an elocution, or just it should be like a dialogue or a conversation you're talking. It should be explanatory. It should be elaborate. It should be detailed. Not one or two liners. It should be one or two liner videos are there for introductory or promo part. So make your video, attach it to YouTube. I think everyone is aware of using YouTube. Okay. Okay, I'm not able to see whether I'm getting the responses or no. If anyone can respond, give me the response if teachers use YouTube to upload their videos to create their channel. Do we use it? Do we? Okay, I'm not
Yes,
getting. We use,
yes, ma'am.
right? Because if you open YouTube, you'll get that video sign, and there is a plus sign there. If you'll click there, it will give you option of to upload and download. Okay, so you have to upload your video there. Before uploading the video, you have to make that video. That video should be on your desktop or the device whichever you are using. Okay, to make your channel. Okay, this is the first step. The next step is that you need to have a recorder kind of thing. Okay, so you will register yourself on Presentation Tube. This is a download. This is an app which is free. There are other apps also, the softwares. This is all free. Screencastify, Screencast-O-Matic, Loom.com. Loom.com is something very much easier, I think, in comparison to other. And Presentation Tube is also very easy. If I get time, I'll show you how to download it. It's very easy. Just you copy this presentationtube.com, type it in, paste it in your search bar, and it'll take you to free account. Okay, so you make your free accounts, practice it, and then you can maybe purchase it. But before doing all these things, before uploading it finally, you have to choose proper content. And to choose proper content, it is very important to get a proper knowledge through text available on internet, proper knowledge through downloading research articles. It is no more the time that you search a site and you make notes of it and you can deliver a lecture. I think for teachers also, it is very important to research all related articles, download on your laptop, download on your desktop, study it, and then you make your own PPT or whatever you use for your teaching purpose. That creates a good, proper content. Okay, and yes, it should have a proper coordination also. As I told you that students are no more only learners. They can be, they can contradict. They can, they have much more idea of technology in comparison to the teachers. So now we come to e-content development. So we have to be ready with the script. This is just a format, okay? So it's minimum. Okay? It should be in 3,000 words in doc form. Now these patterns, these formats are very important to know, because you are going to upload this material on your Moodle site, okay? MOOC is course, Moodle is the place where you're going to upload it. Moodle is Swayam, then there is Arpit, then there is Neptel, CEC. There are many platforms, okay, for Moodle. So first is that you should develop your e-content, a very proper one, very satisfactory, on which you can elaborate, and words in 3,000 words. This is the standard version, Times Roman. Size, font size is 12 and single spacing. Okay. आप मुझे चाबी दे दीजिए एक, just a second. So these are the again the next step which you have to do for uploading the material on your Moodle site. So the first important thing is learning outcomes. It should be very important. I think we all prepare learning outcomes before giving the syllabus to or structure to our students. It's very important. I mean, all the private universities do. I don't know about government universities, but in private universities, we follow this pattern structure of learning outcome, program learning outcome, then this introductory video. So learning outcomes, carries 4 5 kind of verbs, like how are you going to, if the course is complete, what is going to be the output, what is going to be the outcome of that. Will the, if it is English, for example, if it is English, will the student be aware, be able to learn, relate, create, these other things which learning outcomes can give you. Then comes this promo or introductory video, which should be only of 1 or maybe 2-3 minutes, where you will introduce the course, including learning outcomes and the importance of the subject you are teaching or the paper you are teaching. Okay. Then come credits. I think you know this language also. This is also again taken from Western structure only. With credits means classes. Like if it is 1 credit per week, that means you are going to teach 1 class per week of that subject. If it is 3 credit, say it is 4 credit, so that means 4 classes per week of that paper. Okay, so if for instance, I would like to say like English language teaching, or maybe Shakespeare is a topic, or any other writer is the topic, and you have to teach say Hamlet. Okay, so Hamlet, how many classes this graduation people have? Graduation have 3 credits, and post graduation have 4 credits classes. So 4 credits is 4 classes. 3 credits are 3 classes. And then your week, it's 4 week, it's 12 week, or whatever. Okay, like elective classes, they can then do up to I think 3 weeks only. Sorry, yeah, 3 weeks only. And for a detailed course, you need more weeks. Okay, so that also should be already decided before uploading it on for MOOC, for offering MOOC. Yeah, and then there should be modules. So this is the perfect format which is to be followed before giving the proposal to UGC. Okay. So yes, there should be module, 30 minutes each module. 75% should be video content, 50% lecturing. So it's very important, as I told you, you need to become kind of actor. You need to become more expressive through your video in comparison to your lecture method. Okay. Then there should be course overview. It should not be that you start, if you say, again, I would like to quote this example. If I'm teaching Shakespeare, I cannot just straight away go to Hamlet and other 4 tragedies. I have to talk about the overview of the course, the syllabus. Then, yes, there should be a summary also, that how many papers would be there, and what will be the syllabus of those papers. Say, I'm teaching ancient Greek and Latin literature in translation. So this is 1 paper, and then there will be 4 papers for courses in this program. And what would be that? They will be, maybe you can teach Sophocles, you can teach Homer, Virgil. So these summary of all these things, and the learning outcome. Every time you have to quote. And then there'll be FAQs also, which you are going to make. You are going to make questions, and you are going to give some of the answers. Yeah. And then you can, just a second. Yeah. So this is FAQ, is frequently asked questions. So you can put 4 or 5 questions, and you can give answers, and you can wait. Maybe they can ask you some questions. If you put this course on the learning platform, they can ask you questions. So you should be ready with those answers. Then there are assignments. See how easy it is. This can offer you learning anytime, anywhere. You don't need to sit in a classroom and do this kind of learning. Okay. And the objective why government is trying to do, or why higher education institutions are preferring this, because this will improve, this is a first initiative to improve the GER, that is educational ratio of India or our nation. Okay, so then there are assignments also. You can give assignments. There are there are options where you have this option to create assignments. Okay, and then you'll be able to create this assignment can be your PPTs, your a long answer, or any short answers. That depends on you, what your evaluation and examination criteria you have made. Glossary, if there are any new terms, okay, it's not that the students are not aware of English, but then there are certain terms which we use in our course and the glossary is needed, the new terms are, meanings are needed. So this facility is also given there only. And finally, yes, the content, the influence of that depends on what kind of course you are offering and what is the the level of education, level of knowledge the course coordinator is offering. He should be or she should be well versed in that course. Prerequisite, what are the prerequisites? That acceptance without prejudice should be well versed in spoken and written English. So this is also very important. You can give me the keys, चाबी रख दीजिए, चाबी रख दीजिए, हो जाइए. So this is your prerequisite, and evaluation is very much important because this is very much the concern of students, the learners. Okay, that how are they going to be evaluated? I mean, what will be evaluated? It depends again on you that you are offering. Like one is the assignment criteria, then the next can be your PPT, then there can be quiz, viva, and what other methods you can use for making it more easy and more influensive. Please keep the keys. This is course information and this is with an example. Okay, this is the paper which I teach. So this is how you're going to offer, this is how you're going to propose, and this should be in a word format as I told you in the first slide. Okay, all this with the same type, topic and same content. Okay, so program name there will be written, say you are talking of masters, so you write master of arts, and then if it is English, write English, or whatever your subject is, science, maths, whatever. Then there is a code. I think university offers a code also, so you have to mention this code also. This is something very important. I don't know whether the other universities are doing, but most of the private universities follow this Western pattern of having their own codes, codes, not school or institution codes, but code. Okay, so it is MEG, that is Masters in English. Okay, and then there's first paper and the first topic, that will be ancient Greek and Latin literature translation. Now, this ancient Greek and Latin literature translation will have some four papers, four books in it. So, first can be Sophocles, second can be Socrates, third can be Homer, then Iliad, and this kind. Okay, so this is first course. Okay, credits 4 since it is masters. Weeks it is 15 weeks, and there are 40 modules. Okay, very exhaustive. And see, this is evaluation criteria, which just for an example, it is there. 20 marks will be giving for assignment. Practical we don't have since it's English. If you have, you can give good marks for practical. And then that is ends an examination. ESE stands for ends an examination, because normally it is semester wise, 6 months and 6 months. And that is of 60 marks. In others, you have 20. Thus, you can decide, or your institution, your university, whatever it is, this 20 marks can cover maybe 5 marks for your attendance, 5 marks your quiz, 5 marks your presentation, and PPTs, or maybe flipped classroom. Okay, and then there should be in the last name of the coordinator. Okay. Then there is course summary. The first slide which I told you in just one words, this is elaboration of that how, what are you going to write if MOOC is asking for course summary. So this is just an example. Okay. So let me read it. The course summarizes the study of ancient Greek and Latin literature in translation. Now see what I was trying to explain there. The course, it means the course will lead the learners to explore. Now this is what is required. So the first learning outcome would be explore. They'll be able to explore new ideas. Then second is They'll be able to discuss and interpret once the course is completed. Okay. Key text, themes, ideas, whatever. I mean, the learning outcome is that they'll be able to explore, they'll be able to discuss and interpret. I mean, these skills can be developed through learning this program. Okay. And then the next is identify. They'll be able to identify, again, interpret and discuss. They should be able to relate. CLO, this is CLO, that is course learning outcome, which is something very important. Sorry. Part of offering MOOCs. So yeah, and course learning outcomes should be 4 or 5, not more than that. Then is course content or your schedule. As I told you, and again, the very first slide also, maybe it was second. So it has 40 modules, and what those 40 modules will be having, they will be giving details of modules to be taught. Okay, this is what you write in your plan. We say the semester planner, we say that what are we going to teach? Like we're going to teach Shakespeare, Marlowe, Bacon, or whatever. Okay, so content writer, reviewer, video will be there, presenter, and technical reviewer is also very much important part of this MOOC courses. Then schedule of the course will detail week number, week wise we will be, I mean, you can release your modules. Week wise you can, at the end of the week we release assignments, okay? And we give a time limit also to submit those assignments. So again, I'm telling you, it's a study for any time, anywhere. And how many weeks? 3, 6, and 9 will be for formative assessment. There is formative assessment and a summative assessment. Formative is your continuous evaluation. Like the last slide talks of 20 others or miscellaneous. So 20 marks can be 5 marks you gave first month, maybe 5 marks in the second month, and 5 is for your attendance. Keep this also. Just a suggestion. 15th week, that will be the last week, would be talking of ESE, that is end semester exams, which will cover total syllabus. This is how you will frame your course. Exam type will be always online. Yes, you have to propose centers also. This all you have to propose. Okay. So span is span India. Okay. So whole India can across, I mean your city across this India. So this is what the course content and schedule should be like. It's pan India. This is example how your proposal is going to be like. This is module number. Like I told you, there'll be 40. Okay, I missed something. So this is how you are uploading it. Introduction to translation. For example, because the paper name was Ancient Greek and Latin Literature.
Sorry, ma'am. Your presentation is not visible, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sharing it
Sorry,
again.
sir.
I'm sharing it again. I'm sharing it again. Is it visible now?
No, ma'am.
No, wait. Give me a second. I'm stopping it and sharing it. Okay. Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. So I'm making it full screen. Oops, sorry. Okay, so here we go. Okay. So this is example of uploading course content. Okay. Module, like we should be having 40 modules for a 15-week course. Okay. So this is the pattern. You can have introduction to translation. Then who is the content writer? Who is the video presenter? Who is the content reviewer? And the technical reviewer also. So these are important parts. These people are very important for your MOOCs uploading course. Okay. content writer, video presenter, content reviewer, and technical reviewer. Content writer and video presenter can be seen, but then content reviewer and technical reviewer, you need to have another people. Then this can also happen that these, like introduction to Greek literature, maybe the same person can take, and the other model can be taken through maybe Dr. Swati Kumari. Then this is Swati Kumari is someone new here. She was not present here. Okay, so in this way, it's quite helpful also, because it's like the ones who are expert in that particular topic can be added for more impressive and more influensive, more knowledgeable course, right? Then module to be covered is module 1, and module 1, what are you going to have? There'll be videos, there'll be lectures, there'll be live chat, there'll be quizzes and assessment. Remark, you can say it is formative or summative assessment. Okay, this is on you again, but this all need to be planned before. It's all you are giving a packed, a ready material on that app for the students. So this is how we are becoming facilitators and not teachers. Okay. Okay. How to enroll students? This is something a bit technical, if you are aware of it. So enrolling students to the course on Moodle. Okay, you prepare an Excel sheet. We all know how to work on Excel. Okay, but you have to save that file in this format, CSV. Okay, if you when you save the file, there are options. So you select the CSV file. CSV file. What's the peculiar thing about that? When you save, there should be no space there. This further you'll come to know. Log into your Moodle's website. I hope, do we have Moodle website? Teachers, faculties, have you created your Moodle website through maybe Genomio or Moodle Cloud? Please create it. It's very important also, because future is MOOCs and Moodle only. It's not that chalk and duster is going, but yes, preference would be equal preference would be given to MOOCs and Moodle courses. Again, go to site administration. Now, I don't think so whether you'll be understanding this site administration thing. Why? Because these things, administration, users, then accounts, this will come when you have your Moodle site. I'll be showing you that also. I'll be showing you that. So the first thing is, if you're enrolling students, so you create an Excel sheet, download or save is CSV file. Then go to your Moodle website. The next step is go to site administration, go to users, then accounts, and then this to be uploaded. Upload users. The Excel sheet, CSV in the format has to be uploaded here. I'll show you. Then yes, you should know how to use Google Tools. How many of us, how many of you are aware of using Google Tools? Do you all use? How many tools are there, especially for teachers?
Yes, ma'am, we do. Around 6 tools.
Okay, that's great. That's great. That's great. We are going. So, pandemic has really thrown us, compelled us to learn things technically now. Otherwise, teaching technology were quite far. So we can say that it has really bridged a gap between teaching and technology. Pandemic, if we take it in a positive way. So yes, we all are having our Gmail account. So I think we all know how to create Google Forms. Google accounts, Google Forms. Through Google Forms also, you can create your quiz. You can create, I think we make certificates through that. You can have descriptive forms also. And you can, yes, evaluate, assess your students through these forms, these quizzes also. Then there are apps also. Quizzes is there, Kahoot is there. There are many HP5, H5P, something like that is there. This is learning through technology and with gamification also. So the students enrolled will be able to see uploaded assignments, and likewise they can be evaluated also through these tools. Okay, if we use these tools in our teaching learning. So that's all. I think now I would like to I have time. I have time, I think. So I want to show one more presentation. Then maybe I would like to take you to my Moodle site. Shall I?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am, please do.
Okay. So I think I'll be able to open it. Okay, the site is not working.
Problem,
This is what happens.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Would you be able to share the PPT? Because in between, as I was traveling, I just missed one or two slides to
Yeah,
see.
I'll be sharing the PPT with your institution, with the university, and I'll be sharing in the chat box also. No issues. I have made it for you only.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah. So my Moodle site is not working because maybe it was not, I didn't use it. And this is what happens with these. I'll show you these icons if I can. Let me share it. Because I have made this course. Yeah. Mm. Why this is happening? No, I'm not able to share this also. This is no. What can you see? You can see this, okay, but you cannot see. No, you can't see that. No. Anyways, I'll take you to this. Okay, if can I ask you to do something? Can you go to Moodle Cloud yourself? I'll help you creating this website. Let me try to share this presentation also. This is happening. What is this?
Okay, ma'am, in the home page now. Google Cloud site name and password.
Okay, so you have opened that Moodle Cloud.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now there is, this account thing. You create your account there, and yes, very important thing. Don't use your the Gmail you are using for your bank accounts or maybe Aadhaar link. Create a new Gmail account. Create a new Gmail account. Abhi to you can practice for now, but keep in mind that these hackings and all phishing can be done through. I mean, your personal this Gmail ID can be at risk. So you create a new Gmail account for this MOOC and Moodle site. This is one more important.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I wanted to share the other presentation, but I'm unable. Maybe this way. No, this way also helps. How to do this? Okay. Oh yes, now it is there. So this can also help you. This site, and I'll move straight away to. Yeah. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you create your Moodle site and you log into that. Anyone, if you can do. And remember this site, and keep updating it. Keep using this site. Otherwise, it won't work. Okay. So when you make your account, it will take you to this kind of page. Then you log into that site, and then you will be leading to this page. Okay, I'll be sharing this also. Like this is what the course name they have given. And I think next step would be to click here on the site, and then go to site administration. Here it is. Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so go to site administration. And then I think you can start a new course. But before entering this your Moodle site, you should have that content with you, the 3000 words with course learning outcomes, with all prerequisites, which the promo video, 40 modules, your reviewer, your editor, presenter. So they are known as PI and co-PI, principal investigator, like we do it in projects. And then this is how you put it there. So have you opened Moodle site? We opened it. Okay. This is how you give your description. As I gave like what level it is. It is introductory or advanced, length. All this will be asked there, and you can um, answer those questions. This is very important. It's not that you are creating the content and you're not giving the suggested readings or the works you have cited. So that's another important part of your content. And then you will start this. So this is what I wanted to do. So you go to your site, you click on site administration, then you click on courses, then you manage course categories. I'll be sharing this also. This PPT also I'll be sharing. Click on create new course. That will be the right side of your laptop or desktop. Fill up those basic details which they ask. Copy the overview which you have already created in the Word file and paste it there. Okay. You have to take care of the size of the video. Plus, you can have the embedded code also. If you go to any YouTube lecture, go to that setting button or setting, click that setting thing, and you will get things. So there is one embedded code. You can copy that. If you have already uploaded your video on YouTube, copy that embedded code and paste it here on your Moodle website. Okay. Then save and return. Log out and again log in for viewing your course summary, that how you have uploaded it, how students can view that. Okay, this is again that the example I was trying to show. Is it visible? After site administration, you go to courses like this. Okay, see, this is site administration, this is users. You will be enrolling, adding this CSV file, then courses. See, there are grades also. And then this is courses. In courses only, you will go to courses, manage courses, and categories.